Magna Carta, no, for persons with disabilities. And as usual, ang problema natin is not really just the legislation, but it is the implementation. So as we go around the country, yung percentage that the law requires that the local government units put into it, no, hindi nilalagay. So, senators don't only pass the laws, they also take care of the budget, national, but local are autonomous. So part of our duties is really also to frame the national debate, no? To be able to advocate issues na hindi pinag-uusapan. No? But I'm glad to be a co-author of that Magna Carta. But as I said, it's in the implementation that's most important.
Isa ako sa mga bumoto para mapasa yung batas kaugnay ng PWDC na nag-require sa mga establishmento, public man o private, na maglagay ng facilities para sa mga PWD. Nakakalungkot lang, hindi ito napapatupad even in government agencies. Isa ito sa mga sektor, isa ito sa mga gawain na hindi gaanong natutukan ng Senado man o ng Kongreso na sa susunod na termino dapat sana magbigyan ng daan para sa gayon yung batas ay fully ma-implement at hindi na po ito ma-ignore tulad ng nakaraan.
As a mayor, as a chairman of Subic, lahat yan meron akong alleys, lanes, so that the persons with disabilities will go. I put blind people, masuses, to go there. I have people who work with persons with disabilities. I've been helping them all along. In fact, I'm going to make a law for equal employment opportunity for persons with disabilities and those who are ugly and those who are overage.
Meron akong bill para sa persons with disabilities. Ako yung chairman dati ng Social Justice Committee, pero nung natanggal sa akin, hindi ko na naatapos yun.
Na-file ko na muli ito. But I will request whoever the chairman of Social Justice to be able to share that and so that mausad ito and we can pass it. Then I will ask Congressman Rex Gatchalian to counterpart it in the lower house. Apart from that national legislation, maybe it can be adopted by the board members league so that we would have local legislation and ordinances para hindi natin intayin yung national, mas madaling enact locally para yung ating mga, let's say, driveway o pag-akyat dyan, lahat ng public infrastructure, mga malls, ay meron palaging, what do you call that, the railing and the, what do you call that?
Ramp.
Rampa. Oo.
During my first term, we were able to set aside initially 10 million a year from the budget of the Department of Education, DepEd, so that this amount will go to a manufacturing factory, woodworks, manned by disabled Filipinos. They make basic school chairs and desks with their own hands, so they earn. There is an economic income for the disabled individuals. And that has grown to 100 million pesos a year from the DepEd, with people who are already, the head actually is here, Richard Arsenio. And it's grown to nationwide, that 100 million. They're making steelworks, gates, school materials, desks, chairs, and other stuff, even doors. So nagkaroon ng kabuhayan.
Sa loob po ng 1 year and 8 months ko bilang senador, actually meron na akong co-author, sponsor at naging batas na bill na makakatulong po sa persons with disabilities. Pero this has something to do with election kasi electoral reform yung committee ko. So ito po yung bagong batas. Kami pirma lamang ni President Aquino mga 1 month ago. Ito yung accessibility in polling precincts law. We are thinking outside of the box. Ang presinto po sa Pilipinas ay geographic ang paggawa niyan. Pero outside the box thinking ito, hindi na ito geographic. Meron na tayong, in-authorize natin ang COMELEC to create special precincts for persons with disabilities and senior citizens na gustong sumali sa special precinct na yun. And this precinct will be located near the entrance of the voting center on the ground floor with assistive devices and assistors. Let's use the taxation system to give incentives to companies, to employers in hiring persons with disabilities. Paglaruan po natin yan.